BJP's Mission South gets VP momentum. The BJP has turned its vice presidential pick into a political weapon in Tamil Nadu by naming Maharashtra Governor CP Radhakrishnan as the NDA'S candidate. The party isn't just filling a constitutional post, it's sending out a very clear message. Radhakrishnan, a senior BJP leader and an RSS veteran, comes from the influential OBC Gaundar community of Tamil Nadu. His candidature is being seen as a carefully orchestrated move, one that strengthens the BJP's Mission South and throws a direct challenge at Muka Stalin's Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. For the BJP, the timing is crucial. Tamil Nadu votes for a new assembly in 2026, and while the BJP's vote share has grown, it has yet to break the DMK's dominance. By fielding a Tamil face with grassroots experience and caste backing, the NDA is hoping to soften the anti-Tamil image, derail the DMK's identity-driven campaign, and consolidate southern alliances. But here lies the tension for DMK and the Indie bloc. For the DMK, this is a very, very difficult time. A conundrum, many are saying. Oppose Radhakrishnan and the BJP shall brand them anti-Tamil. Support Radhakrishnan and they shall be seen as endorsing an RSS veteran. Either way, the ruling party in Tamil Nadu faces a big challenge, a big dilemma just before the 2026 assembly election. It has also been recalled that in 1999, when the BJP and DMK were in alliance, Radhakrishnan contested from Coimbatore and was elected to parliament, campaigning closely alongside DMK leaders at the time. So the big question are, will CP Radhakrishnan's VP nomination give BJP a new opening, a kind of energy, a kind of new political tonic in Tamil Nadu? Has BJP checkmated DMK very, very smartly with its Mission South move? Is the DMK trapped between Tamil pride and anti-RSS politics? Can a vice presidential pick derail DMK's Tamil identity campaign, at least for some time? Will this symbolic win translate into real votes for the BJP in 2026? Let's now go across to the experts. Dr. R.K. Radhakrishnan, veteran journalist, is joining us, and also S.S. Sriram, senior political analyst, both from Tamil Nadu, who know Tamil Nadu politics like the back of their palms. A very, very warm welcome to both of you. Dr. Radhakrishnan, what a move this is, really. I mean, even as DMK has for now years since Stalin came to power, almost 4.5 years or roughly that much ago, he's been going against Hindi imposition, the BJP RSS shadow, trying to, snatch away all the federal powers, and mainly trying to see that the Tamils are homogenized. Do you think with the candidature of Radhakrishnan, the DMK is today facing a major conundrum? What to do? Be a chest thumping Tamil, as they always claim they are, and I'm sure they are, or to say we go against RSS veteran Radhakrishnan?
It's just meaningless symbolism from the BJP. It is not going to make any difference on the ground either way. CPR is winning. In any case, he's a dear friend, and definitely I'm very elated by the fact that he's going to be the next vice president. The BJP has 476 votes. It doesn't matter whether the DMK supports or not. That's one. The second thing, obviously, is that the DMK is not on the back foot. You should remember who was thrown out of the presidentship of the BJP in the state to bring in 9R. So that is where BJP is actually correcting a mistake it made. It threw out a Gaundar and brought in a Mukkalathur, a Maravar, as the president of the BJP. So the Gaundar nomination in the BJP ended with Annamale being thrown out.
For the benefit of the viewers, Doc, you mean getting Annamale to exit and getting Nagendran in, right?
Yeah. So the point is that when you did that, the Gaundar lobby was extremely cheesed off, so to speak. And CP Radhakrishnan, no better guy actually than CP Radhakrishnan to be brought in as a Gaundar face, and of course correct that mistake. See, it is not today or yesterday that the BJP started wooing Coimbatore and the Kongu belt of Tamil Nadu. It started in 1995 or so. But then you would see that in 1998, CP Radhakrishnan won with a majority of 1.45 lakh votes, polling more than 55% of the votes that were polled. The very next election, 13 months down the line, Lok Sabha election, he managed only 55,000. The lead was only 55,000. He didn't poll. The difference was 1.45 lakh in 1998. The difference was a mere 55,000 in 1999, and subsequent elections he starts to lose. Now, CP Radhakrishnan took home a few points from there, that you cannot have a communally disturbed or volatile area and have economic development at the same time, and have industries also at the same place. So that is why CP Radhakrishnan decided that he will go along with what is called as soft versions of the Hindutva, and that is the reason for Coimbatore development. He went along with whatever the DMK and DMK were doing. The other thing you mentioned very correctly, Sudha, that between 1994 and 1999 and 2004, he was part of the government, and he maintained a very close liaison with the DMK. This is very true, and you would realize that he at no point during his entire career, in Delhi or here, was he known to be very close to the DMK, unlike L. Ganeshan, who recently passed away, who is known to be close to the DMK. Now, you see, despite maintaining such close relations with the DMK, it's not like he completely shunned the ADMK. I don't think he has ever said anything negative or big words against Jayalalitha either. So he maintained the distance, he maintained all the cordiality, and the result of this is what we saw in the 2021 elections, where Vanathi Srinivasan wins a seat in Coimbatore in the western region.
But Sriram, let me bring you in here. Doctor is saying that he never said anything which is really objectionable or disparaging or something which may get the hackles of the DMK. But he's been a votary of Hindi. If you read everything that is written about Hindi, whether he was in Maharashtra earlier, whether he was in Chhattisgarh, he always wrote that I regret the fact that I did not learn Hindi in school or as a young man, because Hindi is such a language which actually connects people. And it is very good for a Tamil to also study Hindi. So I'm just trying to counter, I'm sorry, wrong word, not counter, but list the things that Mr. CP Radhakrishnan may have said, which goes absolutely, which is at variance with what DMK has said all along. Number two, we've seen the kind of run-ins that DMK has had with R.N. Ravi on everything. Whether it is Tamil Thai or whether it is the national anthem, whether it is giving a degree to someone, whether, Tamil is a classical language or not, whether we should call it Tamil Nadu or something else. Every day there is a reason look for, so that they can clash. More importantly, is the RSS bashing. This Stalin and, has gone on hammer and tongs, and of course his son Udayanidhi, whom I don't pay much heed to because he still has to, he's wet behind the ears. But then the thing is that the entire DMK has been anti-RSS. Now, when you look at all this, you just feel that is it, first of all, there are two things to it. One is that somehow it is a master stroke by the BJP, by, like Doc said, to bring a gounder, like CP Radhakrishnan, someone who seemed to be a very, very a mature character and not very controversial at the helm of things. And number two, to see to it that there is, they really drive a kind of a major, they puncture the DMK balloon at least for some time to say, you say that we are anti-Tamil, you say that we are pro-Hindi, here, have a candidate who's a Tamil. Sriram.
No, absolutely, it's a masterstroke to say the least. But most importantly, to answer your first question that the DMK is anti-RSS, no, they are not. Their own, former Chief Minister Karunanidhi, at least in 2006, in their organ Murasuli, wrote stating that RSS is projected as a communal organization, while it is not so, and it is a social organization. And I request every DMK cadre to go home by home, house by house to say RSS is a social organization. So for them to take a stand now is only an hypocrisy. So they will change the stand whenever they are. If they respect the loved, beloved former chief minister, one should take that as their as that statement and then move on in life. So they can't be changing their goalpost as and when they wish. That is point number one. Point number two, now that definitely once again Prime Minister has always been been proving that he has the love for, be it Tamil Nadu, be it the people of Tamil Nadu, be it for its culture, be it for its importance. Every time he has proved that Tamil Nadu is close to his heart, and that is the message that he wants to drive home through Mr. CPR. Now, let us see what DMK takes a stand now. Obviously, they are in a back foot. They have to support Mr. CPR. Otherwise, they will definitely be exposed. Now, to just brush it aside, saying, as Mr. RK says, it's to do with caste equation. No, sorry, that is somehow they will try to do that sort of maneuvering to say it is caste balance. Not at all. Here is a person that who qualifies for this position, who's a two-time MP, as rightly mentioned that he has won with DMK as an alliance in the past. Now, for them to oppose him, they stand exposed. And Mr. CPR is a perfect candidate, qualified. And let us see what this DMK is going to do. They have certainly punctured DMK's move now. Let's wait and see what their reactions are going to be.
Brilliant, and pretty much of what I said. But then before I go to Dr. Radhakrishnan, I want to play out a bite by Prime Minister Modi on 15th August, and that has a reference, a context. But before that, listen into the bite, and then I go to RK.
आज से 100 साल पहले एक संगठन का जन्म हुआ, राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ। 100 साल की राष्ट्र की सेवा एक बहुत ही गौरवपूर्ण स्वर्णिम पृष्ठ है। व्यक्ति निर्माण से राष्ट्र निर्माण के संकल्प को लेकर के 100 साल तक मां भारती का कल्याण का लक्ष्य लेकर के लक्षावधि स्वयंसेवकों ने मातृभूमि के कल्याण के लिए अपना जीवन समर्पित किया है।
You all heard what the Prime Minister said. After a long time, the Prime Minister from the ramparts of the Red Fort acknowledged the importance of the RSS, which was, of course, completed 100 years. It was formed on 27th of September 1925, if my memory serves right. And the other thing that he did was that he may have done Sengol, not he may have, he did Sengol. He spoke about Kashi Tamil Sangamam. He spoke about Tamil's importance. He made several trips to Tamil Nadu, one of the few prime ministers to have visited Tamil Nadu so many times. But he knows very well, Dr. Radhakrishnan, that nothing would have worked. His interviews with top people, his going there wearing a veshti, going to several temples. But still, in Tamil Nadu, the atmosphere is so much like an antipathy towards the Hindi-speaking Hindutva people that for Narendra Modi, the masterstroke was here. I present an RSS plus a Tamil as the candidate, and with that, he's made himself very, very clear that the South somewhat looks towards him as a Prime Minister, who has walked the talk by keeping South right at the top, particularly Tamil Nadu. Of course, we've had presidents, we had Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, we've had V.V. Giri from the South, Venkatraman from the South, but I'm talking about generally about Modi's political masterstroke, Radhakrishnan.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, too much to unpack there. But the short point is that merely because the Prime Minister spoke about RSS, it doesn't mean anything. The largest NGO which doesn't file its tax returns, doesn't have an FCRA number, etc., etc. So that's a completely different debate. Let's not get into that. But when it comes to CPR, he has done accurate. See, you have to remember that CPR, Pon Radhakrishnan and L. Ganeshan were, and of course, Tamilsai Soundararajan were sent out of the state as governors because Annamalai didn't want them here, and if they were here, they would have interfered with the functioning of Annamalai. That's why they were sent out. CPR was sent to a lesser-known state. Jharkhand, of course, he did magnificently there. That the Modi government was very pleased. And he did even better in the month-long tenure that he had in Pondicherry. Refused to sign some files, which the chief minister and the former lieutenant governor together had schemed up, and all of that. Completely honest man, refuses to be corrupt. All of that, I have great admiration for him. Even as a journalist, we've been on the same debate shows, and we have had screaming and shouting matches. But then that's all in the past, and it's more like, the debate is over and it's over. Even when you write something negative about him or the party and all of that, he used to call you up and say, okay, are you satisfied now that you've done this? So this is the kind of approach that is required in Delhi. From Dhankar, this is a hugely different person. Now, God.
It happens with all of us. I mean, can I ask you a question, Doc, while you get this
Yes,
fixed? The thing is that, are you saying that he's more pliable? He's more, I mean, did you insinuate that Dhankar, who many people are conjecturing may have had a run-in with the ruling dispensation, that CPR is more mild, he's pliable, he's somebody who will walk the talk, and as by, I mean, that does not sound very pleasing, does it?
No. What I meant to say is that he can work with both sides of the aisle. That's what I was trying to say. With Dhankar did not, and Dhankar was an in-your-face person. CPR is not. CPR is, at the end of the day, an RSS man. He's not going to move away from the RSS ideals. He never moved away from the RSS ideals. What he did in Coimbatore, exactly the same thing he'll bring to Delhi.
When you say, when you say RSS, it's like showing the red rag to a bull in Tamil Nadu. I mean, come on. I mean, you guys are experts, but I know my bit also, that the RSS, it may have had some parts of Tamil Nadu which is there, but Tamil Nadu is mostly a Dravidian state, in the sense that since the 60s, if I'm not wrong, the Congress has been completely eclipsed. I mean, it's there, but it's on crutches. RSS is synonymous with Hindi. So I don't understand that his being an RSS veteran, how is it going to really work in a state like Tamil Nadu?
No, I didn't mean Tamil Nadu. I said he is an RSS man and he will not move far away from the principles that the RSS propounds. So that is what I tried to tell you. And as vice president, since he has to run a house, it will be easier for him, given his demeanor, given the way he operates in either Jharkhand or Maharashtra or in Pondicherry. I have seen him in all these three posts with great great interest, and I've seen that he is able to work across the political divide. You would remember that in Maharashtra, when this recent law was being passed, the opposition wanted an audience and he immediately gave them an audience. That's the kind of chap he is. But the point happens to be that he is in the RSS mold, which means that he will not stray from the founding principles of RSS. That is what I try to tell. One. And secondly, there is one food for thought here. The DMK has been pushing for a Tamil candidate as well. Now, if Tiruchi Siva becomes the candidate for the NDA, obviously, of course, for the India alliance, of course, the NDA is going to win. CPR is going to win, no doubts about that. But the point is that Tiruchi Siva also is from a dominant community, from which Nayanar comes from. So that will be a very interesting battle. I really look forward to a battle between CPR and Tiruchi Siva.
Then Tiruchi Siva, correct me if I'm wrong, Sriram, was also one of those who was in the jail during emergency along with Muka Stalin. Am I right? I mean, he's one of the candidates, apparently. He's one of the guys who really faced the wrath of the times of the emergency. Before I go to Sriram, let's listen to some other voices on CP Radhakrishnan and we get back to the debate.
He is a BJP candidate. You should see this politically, not as per language. This is a post for a vice president. BJP is not working for Tamilians. BJP is insulting Tamilians. BJP has not done any good to the Tamilians. You can see that even the Kidadi, they are not accepting. They don't want the Tamil to get their old culture and should not be preserved. They are against Tamils. They don't give money to Tamil Nadu students.
அண்ணன் CP ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் நல்ல மனிதர், அனைத்து மக்களிடமும் அன்பாகவும் பண்பாகவும் பழகக்கூடியவர். அவருக்கு துணை ஜனாதிபதி வேட்பாளராக அறிவிக்கப்பட்டது. நான் உள்ளபடியே மனசாட்சியோடு வரவேற்கிறேன்.
Sriram, you heard what TK Silangovan said, that this is just a political, post. They have not done anything for the Tamils. Look at Kiridi, whether it is giving, the Samagra Shiksha money, that also has not come to us. You know that Tamil Nadu has now adopted a state education policy, rejected the national education policy. Do you think that one part of the debate was that DMK is in a conundrum? What do they do? Here is a Tamil man who's an RSS, veteran. What do? Do they support him, or do they go really political because it is right at the, just before the impending elections? Do you think that they can also use this candidature? I mean, I'm not going to run away with the results and everything, although we pretty much know what's going to happen. But then do you think that they will use this candidature as saying, look, they were even able to turn a Tamil into an anti-Tamil person by giving him this candidature, by giving him this post, because what has he done? The way they sent R.N. Ravi here to Tamil Nadu. R.N. Ravi is not a Tamil, but here is a man who is our brother, but he's not done anything. This is yet another attempt by the central leadership to see that the Tamils are put down.
They will say anything. I mean, it is the DMK that decides who is a Tamilian. The DMK decides what is a Tamilian culture. The DMK decides what is a Tamilian values. These guys, they will decide on their own, depending on the situation and the position they are in. I mean, this is on the expected lines. Let Mr. T.K. Zilangovan should do some fact check before he comes and talks in television. For the Kiradi, or especially for the Archaeological Survey of India, NDA government has given Tamil Nadu 55 crores. The DMK government, which talks about Kiradi, has only given 17 odd crores. Why they had spent 50 crore for a car race just to make some women happy in their lives, or they have spent about 200 crores to build a building of library without enough books in the library. But actually the Prime Minister has given 55 crores to the ASI for Tamil Nadu, and the DMK comes and gives in 17 and preaches about the Prime Minister's care to people of Tamil Nadu. People are not going to take this at all. They are going to find it very difficult to see how best they can make this a very, very trivial issue, but it is not going to be. That is a tight challenge in front of them. Whoever they put, assuming they're going to put another Tamilian, they are going to actually insult another Tamilian, because one Tamilian is going to lose, another Tamilian is going to win. So for them to, give a Tamilian candidate from the Indie bloc is only going to humiliate Tamilians and not to make them proud. So this is a great position, great tight corner for the DMK. I'm definitely enjoying this moment.
Before I let both of you go, let me go to Dr. Radhakrishnan for the last question. Dr. Radhakrishnan, let's now move away a bit from Tamil Nadu and look at the south as a bloc. Kerala, BJP, impossibility. Tamil Nadu so far, yeah, vote share is increased, but I don't think that at least in my lifetime I'll see a BJP government there. In Andhra Pradesh, they are hanging by the thread. I mean, I'm just using it for effect, but then they are in, along with the TDP and the Janasena party. We know what's in Telangana. In Karnataka, they lost power after getting power. I think CP Radhakrishnan is one way of consolidating their position in the south, finally of saying, here, this is our gift to you, South India.
Yeah, it's a very long, draw. I don't think that's the way to look at it. The BJP had a necessity and it worked towards that necessity. Now, what I hear again is that if it is not Trichy Siva in the opposite camp, it is going to be some Tamil non-political person. Now, I can't agree with the fact, with the assertion that, two Tamils contesting is a bad thing. I would say that, two Tamils contesting is possibly the best thing that can happen to India in a very long while, because you will see that the two people who are contesting have actually done a lot for this country, and at the same time, one name I hear is Mailsami Annadurai. If that is the name, or Trichy Siva is the name, or CP Radhakrishnan is, of course, he has been announced. So whichever the name comes, I am very sure that the Tamil contribution to India will be recognized. Unlike taking the Sengol and putting it somewhere, and taking, Rajaraja Chola or Rajendra Chola's Perumai from, thousands of years ago, or doing a Muruga conference. These are all very tangible things. These are people from today who have contributed to the society in the past 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years. I think in that line, I think two Tamil candidates will be the best possible thing to happen for Tamil Nadu, and the focus again will come to Tamil Nadu. You would remember, Sudha, between 2004 and 2009, 13 ministers were from Tamil Nadu. 5 of them were in the union cabinet. Between 2009 and 2014, 5 ministers were in the union cabinet and 3 were ministers of state. The point that I am trying to make is, since 2014, where are the union ministers? They point to Nirmala Sitharaman ji and Dr. Jaishankar. Jaishankar is a member of parliament from Gujarat. Nirmala Sitharaman is a member of parliament from Karnataka. L. Murugan is a member of parliament from Madhya Pradesh. There is no representation from Tamil Nadu, and that is a very, very sad thing of today. You had an opportunity in 2019 to make OPS's son a minister, but for some strange reason, Narendra Modi did not take that bait. And that was the only opportunity which was lost. Even today, there are DMK members in the Rajya Sabha. They can be made ministers. Even that is not being done. And that is very sad. That is how you honor Tamil Nadu.
Well, at the end of it, Dr. Radhakrishnan, you've taken the debate absolutely to the Tamils, and I'm happy about it, considering I'm one. So let's wait. If what you say comes true, then maybe we'll have in politics a Rajni and Kamal facing each other, the best in Tamil cinema.